If you guys look in your brochures, you'll see the ninth piece is entitled In Other Words. I have a lot of hobbies. One of them is guitar. I'm not very good at it, but another hobby I have is just words and the English language in general. English was my first language. It's my only language. I think it's silly. It makes total sense that like bilingual people can say that because they have more than one language, but technically it was my first language too. So I think we should be allowed to say that. Not reversed. That was a little stand up for you guys. I guess I titled this piece In Other Words, and I'm calling it an enchanting romp through the English language. The English language is a beautiful thing. It's a beautifully unique thing. We can make soliloquies with it, we can make poetry with it, we can do crazy things with it, but also the English language is unique in its stupidity and how interesting it is. And I find that whenever I'm trying to form sentences myself, or I'm trying to talk to my girlfriend's parents, whose English is not their first language, or my own grandma, who speaks English but is just very old. So in this last week, trying to come up with this piece, going through some of my favorite terms in the English language, I also bought this Boss RC30 that I thought maybe the deeper we delve into the English language and how stupid it is, I kind of add layers of sound onto sound and see if it too doesn't sound stupid, So we'll just get a thing going for level 1. Okay. Level 1. Ambidexterity. So if you're not familiar with the term homonym or heteronym, they mean terms or words that can be spelt or you say them the same way, but they often mean different things. So I've given you examples here. Words like tear and wind and content can also be said tear and wind and content. Level 1, guys. Alright, a little more complicated. Words like bound, buckle, and clip are said and spelt the same way, but not only mean something different, but something completely opposite. When something can be bound together or free. Forgot I had a picture of this one. Or bound free. Or buckle can also mean something that buckles and falls apart, or clip, like you clip it out instead of clip it. Oxycretins. We're all familiar with the term oxymorons. I thought that was a little too simple of a term. Two words that oppose each other, like when you call someone pretty ugly. Oxycretins have the exact same concept, but you find it in the same word. So, for example, words like charm, whole, and friend. When you take away one letter, they become harm, whole, and So for these ones, I didn't highlight for you, so think about these ones for a second. Twit, you take away one letter and you get tin! Wait! I didn't even highlight. This is an adult road. Okay. Feast, if you take away one letter, what does it become? Eat! Slaughter becomes someone that you're telling the honest truth, or when you're telling someone the actual facts. When you're giving someone an unexpected surprise, when you're telling someone that they have multiple choices, or the end result. I'm just gonna put mine on this one. Or when the armed gunman gives you a free gift. Level 4, antigrams. You know what? It's not even sounding good anymore. It's cool though, right? Alright, antigrams. We know what an anagram is whenever you transpose two words together to mean something else. An antigram is a little more sinister than that. When you switch the letters around in the word medicate, you get the word decimate. When you switch the letters around in the word honestly, you get on the sly. When you switch the letters around from astronomers, you get no more stars. I can feel your minds getting blown in the sexual way. You switch the letters around in funeral, and you get real fun. Hey, can anyone guess this one?
Levi's.
Liz. Elvis lives. Oh, Levi's was way better. Not prepared for your wit, sir. And then finally, I thought I'd leave you guys with level 5. I had this whole complicated song in my head, but contradictionary terms, just things to think about next time you're reading a book or your local newspaper. Like, why does the word monosyllabic have 5 syllables? How come the word palindrome doesn't read the same backwards and forwards like it's defined? Yeah. What's this one? How come quite a few and quite a lot can both mean a lot of things? To oversee something means to look over all of it and keep a close eye. To overlook something means to completely ignore it.